What's up, everyone? Just out on my morning walk. Thought I'd break down, my strategy for both races coming up. As everybody knows, I'm doing Ironman Waco and Waco 70.3 next weekend. As far as the intensity and the hardcore duration of training, that's done. So I won't be running any 100-mile runs or doing any beer marathons in the next 10 days. So 10 days out, over the next couple of weeks. Starting pretty much right now, I'm going to start, really consuming, I'll start ramping my calories up, just total calories. I don't obsess about, going carb load or going carb crazy. Next week especially, I'll really increase my electrolyte intake as well. Just eating quality food, right? Not eating a bunch of shit. Obviously no drinking, staying hydrated. These things I do anyway, right? So this isn't like a big drastic thing for me. I'm just a lot of therapy. A lot of compression boots, rolling, chiropractic visits, massage, right? I'm beat up. I've been training for quite a while for this right here. With very little break. So, I'm nicked up, but that's fine. I'd rather do too much than not do enough. So, leading up that week, right? I've kind of shown my race nutrition. I'll wake up early in the morning. Probably 3 or 4 a.m. like I normally do. I'll have coffee. I want to get things started in my stomach, right? So I want to go to the bathroom early. It's what I do. So, it shouldn't be a big issue. Start hydration. I will really focus the day before on hydration as well. The whole week leading up will be about hydration, but a lot of people fuck up the day before and they think they can hydrate in the morning. And you just can't do that for, a 140.6 mile race. I have a decent sized breakfast. I like oatmeal, but I also like steak and eggs too. So I probably won't have as much steak as I normally would. I won't eat like 1.5 pounds or anything like that. I'll probably have some oatmeal, maybe a banana, call it 6 ounces of steak and a couple of eggs. Just so it's going to be early, and then probably an hour or so before, 30 minutes before, I'll have a banana. We'll be hydrating throughout the morning. Standing in line for the swim. I also have Scratch Labs Ultra Hydrator, I think is what it's called. I'll drink that probably 5 or 6 in the morning. The race is going to start, right after 7 a.m. So I'll put that down. Jump in the lake, the river, swim the 2.4 miles. My time goals are just completed, right? So I'm not going out. I'm doing as much as I can to exert as little energy as I can and still finish within the times, right? So the swim, I'm not a great swimmer. I'm open about that. So survive the swim, get out. I'll probably have a small sandwich or something when I get out, and then I'll start drinking my hydration drink pretty quickly after the first 5 or 6 miles once I settle in. On the bike, I will eat a sandwich sometime in the first 40 miles. I very well may have like a steak tortilla or something like that. We'll see. Or even a steak sandwich. I do that quite often. I will eat a banana somewhere on the bike as well, but much of my nutrition will come in the form of like Gatorade Endurance, honey waffle, stinger waffles or whatever. I'll have some goo gels as well, and I've got some Cliff blocks. I like those. I kind of mix it up. I don't really have gastrointestinal issues. I can handle quite a bit, so I don't have to obsess about it as much as some other people do. I expect it's going to be warm somewhere about midway through the bike, so I will be taking base salt, probably a little, one little dose of it. If you've never seen it, you put it on the tip of your finger, lick your finger. I'll probably do that every 45 minutes or so, depending on how I feel. A lot of it is how I feel. On average, I will consume somewhere in the neighborhood about 200 calories, to maybe 250 calories an hour on the bike especially, right? So again, my goals for time are 17 hours on Saturday and then 8.5 hours on Sunday. I probably will do a little bit better than that. But if I don't finish both, it does not matter. If I was to go out and put an 11-hour Ironman down and can't race Sunday, then I failed, in my opinion. Remember, I'm the Gold Star Initiative rep, so I'll be carrying the flag on both runs to hand to a fallen military member's family at the finish line. So that's what it's all about for me, is finishing the races. So I'm going to take it easy on the bike. I still think an easy pace for me. I still should be sub 6 hours. Again, assuming nothing, catastrophic happens or whatever. And then on the run, we'll see. I'm going to take it easy. I plan on doing a lot of walking because that's where the exhaustion is going to happen in the legs and in the feet, right? So, I may walk even half of it. We'll see. I don't know. And then Sunday, just getting to the starting line. The race doesn't start until 10 or 10:30 or something like that. So, it'll be a little warmer by the time we start getting in the water. knock that 1.2 miles out, as exerting as little energy as I can, get on the bike. Again, same thing. I'm gonna start basically feeling on the bike. The only difference will be is I've got to do a lot more therapy Saturday night leading into Sunday, right? So the second I get off the course, it's going to be get clean. I have a complimentary massage via Ironman Foundation. I don't know if everybody gets that or not, but I'll get a massage really quick right after the race. It's about a 30-minute, they're usually pretty good, right? And then I'll get home, get my compression boots on. I may roll out a little bit and just start therapy. Motrin will probably be a big friend of mine on Saturday night, Sunday. Like I said, get the starting line, get in that water. I think the water will actually be therapeutic on Sunday morning, right? So get in the water, and then just kind of repeat on a smaller scale. I may not eat quite as much on the bike because I just have a 13.1 mile run, but a lot of it's going to be replenishing from the day before. So again, it's, we're talking about potentially 25 and a half hours of total exercise. Again, I don't expect it to take that long, but that's fine with me. If it takes me the max time, if I'm the last person to finish on both races, I'm fine because I want to finish both of them. One good day doesn't matter. And then, ultimately get on that last run, see how I feel, right? And if I've got anything left in the tank, then, I may actually go out and put down a nice 13.1 at the end. But again, I want to finish. I want to get, anybody finishing 2 Texas races gets a belt buckle as well. So getting that belt buckle will show, because that's going to be the first 2 Texas races I've done this year. So finishing them, getting that belt buckle will mean that I did complete the Waco 210.9. I want to say, I know this is kind of disorganized because I'm, sitting out here by the lake, but I just want to tell everybody how much I appreciate everyone's support leading up to this point. Thank you so much. And I know there's a lot of haters out there. I know there's people that would love nothing more than to see me crash and catastrophically burn. And anything like this, that's a real. There's a chance that could happen. With that being said, I don't give a fuck. Right? I do this for me. I hope that if anyone's inspired by it, then that's a great bonus. But I put my shit out there. In my opinion, someone going out and crashing and burning, no matter how it happens, is light years ahead of someone that just sits back, armchair quarterback, talks shit, or can't commit and will never put themselves out there. So I'm excited to meet all the guys coming down to Waco. That's a huge part of it for me. I hope and pray that we all get the opportunity to hang out, just to get to know each other, even if it's just breakfast or whatever. Obviously, Friday night, I'm going to be a little preoccupied, so I plan on shutting it down early. But if nothing else, Monday morning, I hope we can get together, just hang out, just at least nothing else, get a cool group pic, because I think this is, it's a cool story. So anyway, feel free to, ask any questions or whatever, anything I may be leaving out. My goal, I plan on, I know a lot of people have asked me that are racing, I am leaving Dallas-Fort Worth early Thursday morning. I have to check into the full Ironman on Thursday, and they've got a weird check-in system because of the 2 races in one weekend, and then the half on Friday. So I appreciate everyone's support. Can't wait to meet so many of you guys, and man, we're almost here. We've been talking about this for over 200 days now, so for it to finally be heading into single digits remaining is a pretty exciting thing. So I appreciate it, and we're not quite there yet, but almost.